Sunday morning service is over. Let your weekly service begin. Was that creepy? All right, hey, welcome back to Live It Out. We talked about words and we talked about wisdom, we talked about wars today. I want to really kind of focus on words. James does not paint a very good picture of hope for us on our own with regards to taming the tongue. And so we're going to need God for this one, just like always. And so to live it out for you, okay, to live it out for me, I want to ask you to do a tongue inventory. How often do you lie? How often do you complain? How often do you gossip? How often do you find yourself being somebody that doesn't build others up, including yourself? And then after you really take some time to do that and write it down, or at least think through it, like, how often am I finding myself doing this? Ask God to show you how often you do that. And then do something to change that. So here it is, Ephesians 4, 29 and 30. I'm going to ask that maybe we memorize this. I'm going to try to memorize it. I don't have it memorized yet, at least not in the ESV. But I'm going to ask you to consider memorizing this as something that will replace some things and some words in your heart, that maybe that will start to come out of your mouth, and maybe some other things won't come out. Here you go. Let no corrupting talk come out of your mouths, but only such as is good for building up, as fits the occasion, that it may give grace to those who hear. Then verse 30. And do not grieve the Holy Spirit of God, by whom you are sealed for the day of redemption. You guys, replacing what's in our heart is going to change what comes out of our mouths. And I know, literally, on gossip and lying and complaining, it's just kind of this common thing. And yet, it's something that for us as Christians, we've got to actually start to set an example for. So inventory how often you do that. Ask the Holy Spirit to bring it to your attention. And then memorize. I got Ephesians 4, 29 and 30. It could be anything. Go back to James 3 and 4 and see if there's some things in there you'd like to memorize. But start putting different words in, reading it and doing something about it. And so, no longer complaining, but encouraging. No longer lying, but telling the truth. No longer gossiping, but literally just talking to God about people rather than talking to people about people. All right, be strong and courageous. Let it be contagious. I'll see you next week.